A teenager charged with the murder of a USC grad student is found guilty.
The 18-year-old was the first of 4 defendants on trial for the murder of Jinran Ji.
We've been waiting for this result for 2 years already.
In 2016, there have been 34 reported rapes at USC and around campus. But some students never report sexual assaults and feel like the university could do more to support them as survivors.
I'm here at the Hollywood Walk of Fame here on Hollywood Boulevard, where earlier today, Donald Trump's star was vandalized.
Trump says his leaked comments about women were, quote, locker room talk.
Just talking crap about each other about practice, that's pretty much locker room talk.
Governor Jerry Brown signed a bill last month to repeal the law that keeps voters from showing people their marked ballots, which means in 2 months it will be legal to snap a selfie with your ballot.
With just 1 week left, the candidates are out on the campaign trail.
How do you plan to appeal to voters here to go Green Party rather than the typical Democratic Party?
Well, you know, I think you just have to look at the track record.
Happy Halloween and vote yes on Measure L.
This is a real David and Goliath story because we're fighting against big tobacco.
The tax on this pack of cigarettes is currently 87 cents. If Proposition 56 passes, the tax would increase by $2.
Making sure that everyone knows to vote yes to protect it so that plastic bags are stopped from polluting our oceans.
What we do in California has a big impact not only on the United States but globally.
This could be the shot heard round the world.
Live right now in Norwalk at the LA County Registrar's office. Now that polls have closed, this is ground zero for ballot processing and getting the election results out.
She has a lot of supporters, of course, a lot of people making phone calls right here, phone banking to the very last minute when the polls close at 8 p.m. I want to take you around here. We just saw the Congresswoman just a few minutes ago. She was making some phone calls. She was also making some practice rounds here at the podium. Of course, we have a lot of media here. They want to test out some audio and some other concerns like that. And then, of course, lastly, we have a lot of supporters here from Orange County, including a number of women here, as we see here. And I want to introduce you to the friend I just made, Yvonne. Yvonne, thank you for joining us.
Donald Trump has beaten the odds and become the 45th president of the United States.
I want a good future for my wife. I want a good future for my future children. I want a future, baby.
At this point, most Hillary Clinton supporters here in downtown Los Angeles have stopped believing.
Trump is not my president.
About 1,000 high school students across LA walked out of class today. Many are fearful about the country's future.
A group of people is gathering to protest Donald Trump and his election.
Trump has said he will deport millions of illegal immigrants.
Si Truman implementara todo esto de deportar gente, perjudicaría la economía de acá.
It's finally move-in day for students who signed a lease with Element. Coming up, you're going to get a first look at what these apartments look like.
Students can come by this makeshift tent city here at Party Plaza to see what it's like to live on the streets and how they can make a difference.
The protesters say that Mike Fewer has the power to decriminalize street vending.
They do not want to come downstairs.
No! It's unacceptable!
Black Lives Matter protesters in a standoff with LAPD at police headquarters.
No justice, no peace!
Car crashes are the leading cause of death among teenagers, and distracted driving's not just texting while you drive, but it can be anything, even turning on the radio. Eek.
The proper way to alleviate stress and tension on the neck is to draw your shoulders back and to align the head neutrally with the rest of your body.
USC students are combining their love for horses with intercollegiate competition.
I was lucky enough to talk with a Trojan who has an incredible eye for photography.
I'm here to give you all access to Seth MacFarlane's Christmas at the Grove.
You know, I'll do anything that's not super far from my house. Like if I don't have to get on a freeway, then you got me.
Now, it may not look like it from the lack of tailgaters behind me, but it is a game day here at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. The USC Trojans are taking on the California Golden Bears in just about an hour and a half. But as it is a Thursday night, a school night for many students, and a work day for many other Trojan and Bears fans, we're just not seeing the tailgating numbers that we're used to on a Saturday game day.
USC football hits the road once again this week, but with a different starting quarterback at the helm.
You're off to one of the better starts for a freshman in USC football history. What's that mean to you?
It's obviously, it's a
It's a big deal to me, but at the same time, you can't focus on that kind of stuff throughout the season.
ESPN's College Game Day is heading up to Seattle with USC this weekend in Jackson. Looks like we have some game day fans of our own.